morning. My name is David. This is my life on play. I just read an interesting fact today that in 2013, 13% of stock trades were made by quantitative firms, meaning computers. There's around 27% of quantitative trading firms, quants, that essentially trade on Wall Street, and they make billions and billions of trades a day. That's crazy. Almost a third of the stock market today is run by a computer or a machine or a program. I don't even know why we need humans anymore. It is an absolute beautiful day in Palo Alto. I was a little concerned leaving the city today because Carl, otherwise known as the fog in San Francisco, was having its way. It was a very chilly day this morning. Come down here, it's like a summer day. Those gorgeous flowers. Crazy how 1 second this afternoon I go outside without my coat, I come back into the city and I'm absolutely freezing out here. It's Alamo Square. I live in like the prettiest city in the world. One thing I'm beginning to realize more and more is how much information is out there. I feel like I'm bombarded all the time. Quickly take notes from an article or a book, and to put this in a place where I can remember it, access it later, and hopefully recall it or retain it a lot more than I actually have been. I feel like I go and I'll read news, I'll read an interesting article at the beginning of the day, and I go to open up my email the next day and I can't even remember what I read. It's like, I feel like that's a very common issue going on with all of the information and the data that we have today. So here's 2 simple steps that I've used to help me retain that data. The first one is this. Use a Google Doc to put down all of the information that you feel like you want to remember. So what I've done is I've created multiple Google Docs, and each Google Doc has a title or area of interest that I'm studying. So for example, I'm going to copy and paste that link from that article, and I'm going to put it in my Google Doc. Or if I read it out of a book, I'm going to dictate, we'll get to that in a second, but I'm going to dictate the line that I thought was interesting, cited in the book, and then I'm going to move on and make my thoughts or notes or comments. So by doing this, you create some sort of organization or hierarchy. So whenever you want to access whatever you're interested in and studying, you basically have your Google Doc. So the reason why I keep it in a Google Doc is because I can access it at my iPad, I can access it on my phone at any point in time, and then you can make these available offline. That I have found very, very useful is using dictation. So in my book, I will read it and I'll dictate the line into my Google Doc. So now, instead of underlining this or trying to highlight an article or saving it somewhere to where I need to access it, I just want to pull that little snippet. So I can easily dictate this, or I can copy and paste it if it's online, and I can put it in the Google Doc. So I'll copy and paste, and as I've been studying and reading, it's like I don't want to forget this stuff anymore. I think it's too valuable, and I want to continue to retain. Today I was also reading about retaining information and secrets and best tips to do that. So if you hang out with me tomorrow, we will definitely talk about that. My name is David. This is my life on play. I appreciate you being here with me. We'll see you tomorrow.